really the table is put together. Nebraska, Texas has been very forward-leaning on this, and several of the other states. So not only are we going to be working with Congress, sometimes Congress takes a little bit longer than maybe Trump time allows, but the opportunity to work within the states, within their state legislatures, we're going to be really focused on that this year to address exactly what you said, not just stopping moving forward the ownership of these lands, but also looking to see in these states where we are and how we get to roll that back.
Well, I asked the same question when it comes to the Department of War's use of Chinese drones. And I know going forward we're going to stop buying drones from China, but what about all the drones that we have in our army already? Those are being used, and buying drones from an adversary, to me, seems like a huge risk, given that when you have a drone shooting something, China could see the same thing. So I know that's not your portfolio, but it's the same idea. So you're saying that go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say is I think I was telling my kids this actually over that a long-time conservative, having been in the policy realm for a long time, until Donald Trump came down those escalator steps in 2015, the common idea was, this is great, the cheapest good, and wherever it makes the most sense, and how do we drive the price down? And so China became more and more part of every market in America. And what the president represented was an entire sea change. I started to think that if Donald Trump had not taken the helm of the Republican Party, the conservative movement, to make America great again, where we would be on all fronts. It's really a scary thought. But the idea that we're now out in front of it, we're putting a stop to it, we're looking to see how we roll a lot of this back, I think is one of the most important legacies that this president will have when we leave it through.
Well, certainly with national security at the forefront of President Trump's agenda, I agree with that. Secretary, you say the administration's latest trade deals are boosting American farming and exports. Would you like the deal that was just done with Bangladesh? Yesterday, we spoke with the U.S. Trade Representative James Greer. He talked about supply chain, and he also told us the next deal that likely will eclipse what's
the world trading system that existed for the past 25 years, the net result of that system was that a lot of the manufacturing went to China, and China became the world's biggest supplier. Prior to that, the United States had been the world's biggest supplier. Just over the past 10 days, we've signed agreements with Argentina, with Bangladesh, with India, before that with Guatemala and El Salvador. And all of these deals open these markets more to U.S. exports.
What other countries are on the horizon or down the road that we should think about with regard to this?
Indonesia is the next big one. This is a country of 250 million people.
Seen is exactly the opposite. Trade deal after trade deal after trade deal. Maria, last year, corn exports were up 29%. Dairy exports were up 17%. And listen, this is just the very beginning. What we're going to reap over the next few years for our farmers as we rebuild our agriculture base is going to be, I believe, nothing short of remarkable. And that's because of the incredible leadership of President Trump, but also the amazing minds of James Greer, Scott Besson, and Howard Lutnick. This team the president's put together is remarkable. We're changing the world, changing the game, and I believe we're saving America. And I just couldn't be prouder of their work and getting to be a part of that.
And then the president also signed an executive order to expand beef imports from Argentina as American consumers face higher beef prices and ranchers battle supply chain challenges. When would you expect some release there?
Well, we are at our lowest cattle herd number in 75 years. And by the way, this isn't just America. This is sort of a worldwide supply and demand issue. But we also are coming out of the Biden years where they declared war on cattle. And Maria, how crazy that cow burping is causing climate change, and therefore we must get rid of the cattle. I mean, this is going to take a minute to fix because it's a 2-year deal. But the Argentina import, shouldn't affect much. 100,000 versus 13 million, and we can save 13 million metric tons, but it should help a little bit.
Secretary, thank you. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. This morning. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Pepperdine University, we equip you to leave a legacy of character, faith, and wisdom. Lead a life that matters, a greater purpose.
This 2026 Nissan Rogue with a 12.3-inch touch display. It's the most powerful Rogue ever. And it has 225 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of torque. So Rogue in the 2026 Nissan, number one in new vehicle quality. Now get 0% APR on select SUVs for $125 buyers or get $3,500 customer cash on road.
Celebrate huge savings during NFL's President's Day sale. Furniture and flooring are marked at least 50 cents on the dollar. Plus, take an extra 11% off the current price. Prepare your home with amazing deals. Get up to $1,200 back after rebate on qualifying appliance brands or brand combinations. The more you buy, the more you save. Plus, get free delivery on select appliance purchases. Save up to $1,500 off select sales only at NFL.
President for his brain, and this is Rob. I run a sanctuary for tigers in Southern California. I've been working with tigers for over 3 years. I found that it's taking various supplements for my physical health. But when I take something to my brain as well. After taking president, I felt more confident. I felt more than more. I stopped taking prayer. And I noticed the difference. I got right back on. Robin, number one something brings something nationwide for over 10 years.
Sometimes my father is a severe black psoriasis gets in my way. But thanks to Sky Rizzy, I'm free to bear my skin. I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many people were 100% black free. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Now's the time. Ask your doctor about old quality vitamins, probiotics, and superfoods in this stuff on this stock every day, feeling my best. Ready to go. Ask anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hugh Jackman. I'll do this for hours.
The little thing we do, I love it. Every morning.
You know we are.
Go to the Union Car Championship.
Very good morning to you. You know, Valero's got gas stations all across the country, but it's this refinery that is particularly important in California. Environmentalists are cheering the shutdown because of environmental pollution. But the question is, where is California going to get its gas? The refinery in question is in the town of Benicia, California.
Benicia, California. California.
They got a heavy fine for toxic emissions this year, and California, and they decided to shut it down.
There we go. Nice, y'all.
That leaves just
Man, look at that squeeze. Truly. A major issue for the agenda. $140 to make $220. $140 to make $170.
Prevagen has been the #1 selling brain supplement nationwide for over 10 years. With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment, put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently as a once-daily pill with symptoms tracked to control. I got rapid relief. Check.
Rinvoq helped physically repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting stable.
Check.
Rapid symptom relief. Feasible repair.
Lasting stable accumulation. Check, check, check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. More treatment serious infections like some cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with heart disease risk. Tell your doctor.
Back to the 2-minute.
Smoke or pregnant. Don't take it allergic infections. If you see it, check and keep them there. Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how Epic can help you save.
Appreciate what our mechanics can do and who they are. No one looks forward to seeing the inside of an auto shop. You're here. Your car is too. And that means something's wrong. And likely it means an expensive repair bill. That is, unless you call CarShield. When you call CarShield before your car breaks down, they have plans that cover up to 5,000 parts and systems of your car. Don't wait. Call CarShield today, or it's too late.
Call 800-369-9526. As long as we have each other, anything is possible. Our happy place. Join the Sunday celebration of the happiest place on earth. Car insurance, you get prices based on all these drivers. But when you get car insurance,
Okay.
you drive less. You drive safe. Live sports. There you go. Politics. Now you're moving up. Movie scores. Music charts. Alien sightings. Grocery prices. 2 hands now. Reality TV. Even the weather. Listen. Time cloud. Now. You get the idea. Trade on anything with Calcium. Come on, coach. Wait.
Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, beautiful.
Why are you going back?
SmokeyBear.com. You want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. Well, we're on countdown moment. Funding for the Department of Homeland Security is set to expire this Friday as lawmakers remain in an impasse. Republicans responding to the Democrats' list of 10 DHS reforms, with House Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calling the Republicans' counter-proposals insufficient. Lawmakers are now considering a second short-term stopgap measure to prevent a lapse in funding for DHS and its agencies. Those agencies include ICE, the Customs and Border Patrol, TSA, and FEMA. Joining me now is Louisiana Congressman and the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. Mr. Speaker, thanks so much for being here this morning. We so appreciate it.
Hey, Maria, great to be with you as always.
So you're pushing for a full year funding bill by Friday. What can you tell us? What's the status?
Well, the House passed the Homeland Security bill as one of the 12 appropriations bills a while back, and we're awaiting Senate action on that. I think there will be a vote on the House bill. I don't think the Democrats are going to help pass that. And so we are at an impasse. The White House, the administration, President Trump and his team have been working in good faith with Senate Democrats to try to work through this. And they've made some proposals to change some of the immigration enforcement and sort of calm the situation. But Chuck Schumer and Democrats have shown no willingness whatsoever to go along on any of these negotiations. I think, Maria, they are trying to put us into another government shutdown situation and be partial, but it would affect those agencies that you just listed. And the one thing they all have in common is these are the agencies whose job it is to keep America safe, and it makes no sense whatsoever to force us into this situation. They are being unreasonable.
Well, it's also really political to me when you think about the fact that when you funded the majority of government just recently to avoid the last shutdown, your colleagues on the left agreed to fund it just till September, and that's right before the midterm elections. Was that by design?
Well, when you look at the annual appropriations process, the end of the fiscal year is always the end of September, and so that's just the way that works. But it was a big achievement. I mean, we had been laser focused on trying to get Congress back to what we call regular fiscal steward, and the only way to be a good steward of taxpayers' dollars is to negotiate.
What's going on today, boys? What's going on today? Let's see what's going on today. 7:30 average hourly earnings, non-farm payroll, unemployment rate. 7:30.
So already President Trump and yourself have agreed to put mandatory body cameras on our agents.
Mandatory. It's mandatory.
Well, this idea about the judicial warrants, just about for what Republicans really want, what Democrats want, what they're working towards is unimpeded illegal immigration. They want to continue the terrible policies of the Biden-Harris administration when they literally opened the border wide and brought in about 20 million illegal aliens into the country over that time period. Many hardened criminals, dangerous persons. They don't want any of them deported. If you put a judicial warrant in the way, it will impede the entire process.
Impediment, they say. What time is this at? 9 p.m. Go ahead and get this fib going here, boys. Fib, we got the fib.
Well, I mean, this brings me to the same fact because we've got, with the Pew Research Center.
Fib. Excuse me. Oh, sure, we're right at 61.8, my boys. This is a level for rejection. Mm-hmm. The old filibuster. And we just gonna add it. 61 right here. A little over. Boom. Essential, guys. Essential.
So it has that same provision of citizenship group. Now you also have to have a photo ID to vote. What a concept. As you said, in some polls, it's a 90-10 issue. Even 70% of Democrats agree that that is reasonable and necessary. But the Democrats in the Senate are
Excuse me. What price is that at? 69. Boom. Boom. John Fetterman. But I don't understand, Senator. But I don't understand, Senator. Chuck Schumer. And my girl right there. That's my girl. What I don't understand. Treaty counts. Get back. Building now.
They don't have any logical answer. You draw the obvious conclusion. They want illegals to vote. That's why they opened the border wide for 4 years under Biden and Harris.
Yeah.
Allowing all these dangerous people. It was a means to an end. Again,
For
maintaining their own power. Their policies are so unpopular. They're refuted and repudiated the ballot boxes over and over.
however,
They feel like they've got to allow. They've got to change. Frankly, that's it. They've got to allow illegals to participate in elections so that they can continue to win. We got to stop that. And we have an obligation and a duty to do it under the Constitution. It is existing federal law that only American citizens can decide American elections, and we've got to make sure that we can enforce that law. And that's what this is all about. So it's a very important battle for the future of the country. And we are not alone.
That's unbelievable, Mr. Speaker. So they can't get the support that they want
confirmation now.
from American citizens, so they want illegals to come in and vote.
That's the day.
Because the House rejected a bid to block legislative challenges to President Democrats.
Mhm.
This is life with a rich of thick majority that we have. And sometimes this happens. We had 3 defections, 3 Republicans team that decided to vote with the Democrats last night. I think it's a mistake. I don't think we need to go down the road of trying to limit the president's power while he is in the mess of negotiating American first agreements with nations around the world.
All right, y'all. So if you take the Fibonacci tool and you extend it out for the prolonged down move of opening session yesterday, 5 p.m. till now. This is the 61.8 retracement level, 25,269. Around this area is good area to get into sell since it's the first time we've tested it since we've bottomed, short-term bottomed. However, if we cannot hold above this level today, then we will not go upward. This is a key level for this morning. And since at 6 o'clock, we fired up really fast within a matter of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 minutes. Okay. We went, how many points is that? In a matter of 12 minutes, we went almost 80 points. Let's say 70 points. Okay. We went to 70 points in a matter of 12 minutes. So now it's time to consolidate and most likely trend down into this area, y'all. Okay. Before the next move. Okay. And typically, if we can't hold around this area, typically we come back down into this area here. Okay. So that is my thinking behind this short. And yeah, that's it. That is it, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Bigger refund. Give me a bigger refund, please. Can these policies Maria, I expect a win, Maria. We do have an hourly candle here. That is a doshi. We do have that. 1, 2, 3, y'all. We do have that set up. What is AI saying right about now? Let's see. We do have a key sloping resistance here as well. President Trump now. The president. It's not off the table, he says. It is not off the table. Thank you, Jesus. I'm still bullish, y'all. 25269.
All you need is just our majority Republican votes.
Hmm.
We need to use that vehicle to get that done.
Of course, Mr. Speaker, it's always a pleasure. Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, Speaker. Mike Johnson is with us. We'll be right back.
25336.
Symptoms can sometimes hold you back, but now there's Skyrizi, so you can be all in with clearer skin. With Skyrizi, you can show up with dramatically clearer skin. If you have psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi can help you move
Let's hold above 25438.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin. And that means everything.
2550.
You should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but it's private and doesn't spy on your searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome, but it blocks cookies and creepy ads that follow you around from Google and others. And there's no password. You can they don't follow you. Join the millions of people taking
There.
by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today.
As much as we appreciate what our mechanics can do and who they are, no one looks forward to seeing the inside of an auto shop. Because if you're here, your car is too. And that means something's wrong. And likely it means an expensive repair bill. That is, unless you're called CarShield. When you call CarShield before your car breaks down, they have plans that cover up to 5,000 parts and systems of your car. Don't wait. Call CarShield today before it's too late.
Call 800-369-9526. Being Schwab is powered by Ameritrade, giving traders even more ways to sharpen their skills with tailored education. Get an expanding library filled with new online videos, webcasts, articles, courses, and more. All crafted just for traders. And with guided learning paths stacked with content tailored to fit your goals. Use fast, time certain, and when it's complicated. Only trade brilliantly with Schwab.
Where American values unite us and don't divide us. This is the time to come together. For you, for me, for all Americans.
Which is the bell.
There is life outside of racing. Maybe that helps me get a girlfriend.
100 Days to Indy, streaming now on Fox Station. Sign up at foxstation.com.
Welcome back. The FAA halted all flights to and from El Paso International Airport for 10 days for, quote, special security reasons. This as police have released a subject overnight after questioning him in connection to Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. Police releasing a subject overnight after questioning him After the 84-year-old's disappearance more than a week ago, we are now entering day 11. The FBI and local officials completing a court-ordered search of a home in Rio Rico, Arizona, after the FBI released video of a masked and armed person approaching Nancy's home the night she vanished. Fox News correspondent Lucas Tomlinson is live this morning with the very latest. Lucas, good morning.
Good morning, Marie. And our colleague Matt Finn interviewed that person of interest who was detained and then released in Rio Rico, which is located an hour south of Tucson, not far from the border with Mexico. He said he has nothing to do with Nancy Guthrie's disappearance.
Okay. What were they asking about? Where my warehouse. Okay. Where was I know I had? Are you ever in Tucson? Yeah, I work in Tucson. What do you do? GNS, deliver packages. Okay. Do you think you might have delivered a package to Nancy Guthrie's house? Might have been a possibility, I don't know. Yeah. Do you ever do like Amazon packages or anything? Well, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah. So do you think you did they indicate that you might have been on her property? You're not sure. Nah, they just gave me the exact. Until right now, all I know is that they showed my a picture of somebody wearing a mask or something, and they supposedly look at my eyes. Right. Okay. That's it. That's all I know.
The man said his name was Carlos and added that authorities took his mobile phone before letting him go. The Pima County Sheriff's Department said deputies detained him after a traffic stop hours after the FBI released surveillance images of the masked gunman outside Nancy Guthrie's front door the night she vanished. Law enforcement officers later executed a search warrant at a home in Rio Rico. Early this morning, investigators left the residence. The scene was cleared and police tape was removed. The FBI has released this video showing that masked man wearing a backpack.
We got a 2-in-1 asset here. Yeah, guys, let's do it. Keep busting it down, y'all. Keep busting it down. Excuse me, y'all. Elimination. A process of elimination, y'all. Golly, they need to catch that villain. Listen, that guy, he looked like he knows the family. He looked way too comfortable going over there and doing what he needs to do, or evil, pure evil, and not good. Okay. Hey guys, I'm bullish today. As long as we're holding above 25,270, okay, we should be able to. Hey guys, good morning. I'm bullish today. As long as we hold above 25,270, we will continue up to the next zone, okay, which is 25,345. Okay, 345, which is here, right here, guys. Okay, and then from there, if we can hold, then next stop is going to be 25,439, right here by my blue line, 439. And then if we hold there, then up to 25,500. Okay, and then obviously if we can get past that, so forth to the next zones. I am bullish today. The real test is going to be right here at 25,345. Slope and resistance on the hourly. So we bust through that, guys. I mean, off to the races, okay? All right, have a good trading day, y'all. We'll see you. Boom.
You know, that is probably breaking the hearts of everyone that is investigating this, that have a responding there, that are technical assets that are being staged. It's heartbreaking to know that she was in poor health, did not have her medication.
Mhm.
Made it clear. Will not survive that for 24 hours. We're on day 11 now. Challenges will be. The FBI will have more information come out, and they're going to get their suspect.
Quick break, y'all. Hey guys, good morning. I'm bullish today. As long as we hold above 25,270, we will continue up to the next zone, okay, which is 25,345. Hey guys, good morning. I'm bullish today. Key levels, zones to hold, bullish. Feb 11th, 2026, NQ futures.
Appreciate what our mechanics can do and who they are. No one looks forward to seeing the inside of an auto shop. Because if you're here, your car is too. And that means something's wrong. And likely it means an expensive repair bill. That is, unless you have a car shield. If you call Car Shield before your car breaks down, they have plans that cover up to 5,000 parts and systems of your car. Don't wait. Call Car Shield today, before it's too late.
Feed. Mm. Mm. See those who hold.
Let me see if I can pull up the Calci app. Dang it, not the time travel app again.
Today, y'all. Be blessed.
Not that time travel.
Read the word. May God be with us all.
I think he's in the best position because I gained a son that came up out of kitchen. He's the best son ever. When I say that, I mean that.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptyourkids.org.
China has. Hey guys, good morning. Bullish today. NQ futures. Key levels to hold for bullish continuation. Hey guys, good morning. All right, y'all. Let's go.
U.S. crypto and banking executives, including J.P. Morgan and Bank of America, met at the White House yesterday for a second time.
Good morning.
Both sides have reached compromise on the language in the Clarity Act, specifically regarding crypto firms' ability to pay rewards on stable coins. Banks are worried that there's going to be a flight of capital out of their deposit accounts into platforms that are crypto platforms because they're paying rewards to those customers. Joining me now is the CEO of Nq Feb. He's joining us, leading one of the country's top Bitcoin mining firms. And so much for being here. So what is your reaction to this upset for the banks are having over crypto platforms ability to pay rewards?
I think it's the traditional story of you have traditional finance who's very focused on protecting their business, and then you have the other side of the business, which is the disruptors, which are the crypto companies who want to come in and bring stable coins. Digital currency has to come into play. The banks have to support it.
Same thing.
The banks are very afraid of losing their deposits, and the banks are paying 4%, 8%, where you could get 4 or 5% yield on places, whether that's with crypto or whether that's with bonds, etc. So
Let me know.
Territory. It's a great point, and I feel like this has, sort of into bank margins. Okay, that's where we are. I want to talk about your business because you just completed a data center build. Mining all around the world. Talk to us about the business. You've got 16 facilities right now.
16 facilities on 4 continents.
Got a Sydney facility now, y'all.
Including large facilities in Jackson. One of the issues in the marketplace today is in the U.S. there's a huge focus on converting Bitcoin mining facilities that have.
Just want to go ahead and lock in some profits right there, just in case.
International power companies are just starting to look at Bitcoin mining as a tool to balance load. Countries like France, where there's a huge amount of excess energy, where they have a need to balance between nuclear and renewable, and in the Middle East, where they're building lots of energy. So we see our business transitioning in the U.S. more towards AI, HPC, and in the international markets continuing to build the Bitcoin mining.
I know that the international markets are a big opportunity for you. We're looking at Bitcoin prices right now. We're pretty much
pretty much, y'all. Boom. Temporary bottom, yeah. I hear you too, son. Deleverage.
Sometimes with 101 times leverage, and you get price moves, you get massive liquidations. We're still seeing some of that, and at the same time, gold has a momentum play. Gold is leading to real money, and hopefully everybody's silver follow it. Maybe that money go from crypto into gold. You have money already going from crypto into AI, and AI goes faster. You move back to gold again. So I think we have this triangular drama going on right now, and eventually things will come back. I think as the market stabilizes, but Bitcoin is very much driven by macro, it's driven by liquidity, and it's driven very much like the equities. It's a risk on assets.
For sure, and we've been risk on for a long time at this point, but gold, you're right, is up about 15% by the way, year to date. Look, I'll make sure everybody can look at the numbers at the end of the month, so you'll be gone in here, but investors are glad to see some clarity on the road for HPC. As I understand, the international markets is a huge growth story for the company, but what about
I think what I can say is that we're having lots of very interesting conversations, and we've waited closely to ensure that the people we're talking with and the opportunities are very solid. So there's a very high risk of execution that we don't become clear as we announce things in the near future.
when you look ahead to the coming, I don't know, 3 years, let's call it, where does the growth come from? When you look at the growth story about
I think you're seeing two places. One is AI and HPC. You're also going to see it in international, where we are expanding quite rapidly now in Saudi Arabia. We're also expanding in Europe, in two places where there's huge amounts of ample energy. Saudi Arabia, for example, they have built huge amounts of power in advance of trying to generate hydrogen, and the hydrogen market hasn't developed. And so you have all these stranded energy assets that essentially are idle because they don't have enough data. And that means that energy companies are willing to do partnerships with Bitcoin miners, for example, where they can share profits very low power cost. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens with the Bitcoin price, the people who are in the lowest quartile of cost in producing Bitcoin will always be able to operate profitably. And that's our focus.
and it's fascinating to me that we're sort of moving, when you see all this money moving to AI data centers, and we're moving from a data center race to a power race.
Energy is the critical asset.
Yes.
We sit on 1.1 gigawatts of energized power today with control over about 1.8. We intend to continue expanding that very rapidly. We announced at the end of last year a deal that we are in the process of finalizing with MPLX around building up to 1.5 gigawatts of generation capacity in Texas directly on a gas pipeline, which will have a data center campus associated with it.
Amazing, Fred. It's a new world. We so appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you. All right, Fred Teal joining us from Mara. We'll be right back with the CEO of Novo Nordisk. Don't make it. Mike, your star is here. You're watching Morning with Maria live on Fox Business. We'll be right back.
Sometimes my moderate to severe flex rises gets low. But thanks to Sky Rizzy, I'm free to bare my skin. With Sky Rizzy, I saw dramatically clearer skin. And many people were 100% flag-free. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year and 2 starter doses.
Don't use allergic, serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or low ability to fight that may occur before treatment can check for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy. Dermatologist prescribed biologics and psoriasis. Learn how acne can help you save.
Trading Schwab is powered by Ameritrade.
giving traders even more ways to sharpen their skills with tailored education. Get an expanding library full of new online videos, webcasts, articles, courses, and more. All crafted just for traders. And with guided learning paths, stacked with content curated to fit your unique goals. Spend less time searching and more time learning. Trade brilliantly. Schwab.
This is a new beginning. But common sense is our common ground. We're telling your story. It is the most important story. And we're not afraid to tell it. Where American values unite us and don't divide us. This is time to come together.
For you,
You know we are. Let me show these fill orders. Show trade lines. Boom. Trade percentage. 80%. Lose on any trade. One trade. I didn't lose on any trade. Yes, I did. Where's my loss? Oh, right here. I thought that was a break even. Chihuahua. Show fills. Down and it went up. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, look, I caught that whole move right there. Boom. Cut that whole move.
It is 8:01 on the East Coast. Novo Nordisk launching the first ever GLP-1
Cut that whole move.
in the United States, marking a major shift from weekly injections to a daily oral option.
Cut that move.
Is suing Hims and Hers, accusing the telehealth firm of making and promoting unapproved copycat versions of the Wegovy pill and its injections. The legal fight escalating as Novo warned compounded GLP-1 products could put patient safety at risk. The lawsuit coming in after Hims and Hers scrapped plans to sell a knockoff version following legal
Him and her.
Novo and from the FDA. Joining me now, the boss at Novo Nordisk, President and CEO Mike Newscar. Joining me right now.
The boss.
Yes, this is so important because this drug, the injections are increasingly being used by more and more people in the country and the
People trying to get skinny.
What's going on with this lawsuit?
Well, for a long time, actually, now we have been saying that when you go and try to source raw materials from China or unknown sources, put it in an injection and sell knockoff medication, there is something wrong with this. It started with the shortage that we basically had on the GLP-1 products in this country. They used that opportunity and they came in.
They used the opportunity.
Few individuals that have, let's say, allergic reactions to the real medicine, but this mass compounding, it's quite unbelievable that it has gotten to this point. From the very beginning, we have filed many lawsuits against this compound.
Against this compound.
When they completely made a new drug, the pill, a compounded version of it, and basically tried to introduce that to the market some days ago, where we just felt that this is enough. I'm very much welcoming the administration's response, the FDA's response on this front, because this is not only unsafe for the patients, but it also undermines the process of the FDA and the whole IP system.
6-7.
System that is around pharmaceuticals.
Well, this become so widely used, and we need to understand
6'5".
around it. And if you're raising the red flag about the knockoff drugs could not be as safe as what you're doing.
Unfortunately, they have no chance and no choice. But some of them do out there. They come up for reasonable prices.
Today, the price point. More power. More power. Have a great day, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go. Where's my keys at? We did? Oh, keys. All right, let's go.
Remember what I told you, okay?
It's more they have to get a liver transplant because of fatty liver. There are those who need to lose a couple of kilos to get into a weight dress. These are very different segments. Maybe different needs and different product that are going to cater to them. And Novo Nordisk, we think about this maybe a came already today. We're trying to build a pipeline how to go separately, segmenting and targeting these individuals, and basically make a business out of it that is very, very long. Many of our peers are coming in with a single asset or two, trying to make basically, some financial gains, and then they'll see what happens tomorrow. For us, this is core to our business. That's what we understand.
Well, this is a powerful market, and you've outlined that very well. Thank you for that. Let me get your take, though, on why this is so popular. Because you're seeing customers not just look to take the pill, the injection, just to lose weight, but we've seen reports of medical journals that have talked about the impact on heart disease, Alzheimer's, and other ailments. So what can you tell us about that in terms of the efficacy of these drugs to things beyond obesity and diabetes?
It's a fantastic question. And actually, you use the word beyond. Our first campaign was beyond weight. That was the tagline. Because we actually felt weight is important, but it's not the most important thing. Not many people die from obesity. You die from the comorbidities of obesity. And if you start treating actually obesity today, you save yourself a lot of issues in the future. Heart, kidney, liver, you mentioned maybe Alzheimer's. You could argue in due course, maybe this is proven to actually add to your life, health and longevity. So we are at the very beginning of the science and understanding everything that these molecules are able to do. But it is really exciting to see the breadth of the health that is going to become better by the
It certainly is. Now, like the FDA has calling this and saying that it overstates the benefits and there's risk information, urging the company to fix or pull that immediately. What are your responses?
This relates to, I think, a 3M that we have run since the beginning of the launch. We take these letters seriously. It's not a warning letter. It's an untitled letter. But of course, one that we don't equally take serious, and I'm trying to put our response together and go back to FDA. We strongly believe that a balanced advertisement is necessary and a responsible approach from every pharmaceutical, and we of course will work closely with FDA to address the letter.
Are you expected to change the ad?
We're very happy.
Sales could fall to 13% this year because of the lower prices. We talked about that and the intensity competition. Does that mean you're losing, or what do you want to say in terms of market share right now?
We have been losing market share to our competitor. Why exactly is that? I think the market has created a perception, and I would say our competitor has done a great job, talking to that. Novo Nordisk brought the first generation of these products. It was called Saxenda, had 5% weight loss. Novo Nordisk brought the second generation of these products with Ozempic and Wegovy at 15-16% weight loss. Efficacious product right now, Mounjaro and Zepbound, at 20-21%. Where it is all more translation, in my own opinion, is that medicine, higher the dose, the more efficacious it is. Right now, we have our highest dose of Wegovy at 2.4, giving you 15-16% weight loss. They have 15 of tirzepatide, which is Zepbound and Mounjaro, and that gives 21%. We have done clinical trials, and we're about to launch a new product that is actually having Wegovy a higher dose, 7.2 milligram, that shows that the efficacy of this is exactly the same. Very similar at 20.7 or 21% weight loss. Once we do that, I think the market will have a give China a choice to see that now we have two programs. And very similar efficacy. One of them gives you heart, kidney, and liver protection. The other has not shown to the same level the same things. And then they can make a choice where to go. I am hopeful that this will help our market share after that launch of the high dose.
Is it fair to say that the growth that is bigger on the international markets right now, or is it the US? And how do you currently break that down?
Currently, America has the most number of people in the world that are using GLP-1s compared to our competitors. But they're growing faster and they're doing a very good job, I have to say. So it's our job right now to really make sure both internationally as well as in US, we're able to compete. I think we have the right products. I think we have our messages now in place. And I'm hopeful that we will be able to do a better job.
Given the backdrop of competitiveness and the lower price and the negotiations with the Trump administration, will you need to focus more on cost cuts? I know you had some senior management changes. What are you doing in terms of keeping costs in place right now?
We unfortunately had to say goodbye to 9,000 individuals last year. This was the single largest layoffs in the Danish corporate history. So the reason we did this was really to make sure that we have cost discipline, making sure in areas where we need to continue to invest. That's R&D, that's commercialization of our products, that's manufacturing. We basically have enough money to do so. So on the other hand, of course, means there are a number of other places where we could do a little bit less right now, while we are, of course, accelerating our research and development, as an example. And we will play that game, and hopefully, we'll be able to deliver financial results that are acceptable to our investors, while, of course, really show that we're progressing and growing.
Right, of course, the patients are most important right now because, the Trump RX is not going away, right? The president is focused on getting healthcare costs down, and the White House wants the Trump RX, this direct-to-customer platform aimed at lowering drug prices by directing patients to discounted offerings from drug makers. Novo Nordisk, among the first companies to participate in that, offer cash pay discounts on Ozempic and Wegovy. What about that? Tell me the difference of getting the prescription from your doctor, going the traditional way, as opposed to going direct to the Trump RX website.
First of all, I want to say that we have been incredibly thankful to the administration and the negotiation that took place. Our company is suffering right now this year on its share price, on its growth rates, and in many ways, many of our investors have been dissatisfied with the price concessions that we gave. But I think it was the right thing to do.
The patients are happy.
Actually, the Trump administration allowed us to really think longer term and make sure that we think not beyond this quarter or this year and go much, much further. It is really, really important to realize that when today you go to Trump RX or any other telecom provider, just as your time to source markets, but again, it's still going through a physician, still going through basically all the prescription needs that you need, but it allows you to find the medication at really affordable prices. And this is something that many have been begging for, waiting for, even when they had insurance through the commercial channels. There were so many obstacles placed upon them. And certainly you were theoretical in the medications, but not realistic. Today, that realism is there.
Yeah, I got to talk to you about regulation for a minute. What do you want to see in the Trump administration to enable further growth? Putting the pricing that Trump RX aside, because when you look at the regulatory framework in Europe, I don't know if you saw the marijuana research, right? This is the research that the former Prime Minister put out. Basically, what he looked at is the fact that when you look at the market capitalization in the United States, we've got companies here that are trading at almost $5 trillion in market cap. NVIDIA is $5 trillion. 5 or 6 companies trading at $1 trillion. In Europe, I believe it's your company, Novo, that is the largest market value in Europe. And what's your market value? $250 billion, right? Versus $1 trillion plus in the United States. Is that about regulation in Europe that they cannot?
Put your mask before you put your help. Yeah.
In the U.S. also there is a risk appetite that right now does not exist in Europe, frankly speaking. You have a great idea, you get into a venture capital, and from there you start exploring and solving ideas. And in Europe, that risk appetite initially is just running out of so clever person.
Was the coffee good?
Realize that if they don't do something, they will continue to squeeze from America on one side and Chinese on the other side, basically. And that's the vision that we have as a European in Europe. So we're looking into how the US has created this atmosphere and see what we can do. While staying, of course, European and true to the continent of Europe.
Yeah, it's very important. Our final question, what do you want to leave us with in terms of the growth story, in terms of your plans, you know, running the company after the ultimate level?
So
Glory. Was it 7:30 yet? Okay, news about to hit, y'all. News about to hit, y'all. News is about to hit, y'all. Come on, let's go. Oh, wow, look at that. The news about to hit. We got the 1 hour. 420. 420, y'all. Boom. For all America, y'all. All right, y'all. All right. Be what? We got 7 minutes, y'all. 7 minutes.
tens of thousands of dollars hanging over my head. If I was only making minimum payments, it would have taken me 54 years to pay this off. At National Debt Relief, you have someone in your corner that's fighting for you. Whether it's credit card, medical, or personal loan debt, National Debt Relief can help you to become debt-free. National Debt Relief was able to reduce my debt by over $21,000. National Debt Relief, they got me out of debt. Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to find out how you can become debt-free.
Welcome back to our countdown mail. We are 5 minutes away. We are awaiting the delayed January jobs report due out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 4.5 minutes away. Economists are expecting 70,000 jobs created for the month of January, with the unemployment rate declining to a level of 4.4%. We are bringing in an all-star jobs panel right now. Fox Business show Sony is here. Slate Solo partner and chief market strategist Kenny Polcari is here. Nat Blair and Associates founder and chief investment officer Luke Nadler is here. And former Trump economic advisor Steve Moore is here. Plus, Shares CEO Joel Schulman is here, and Job Creators Network CEO Alfredo Ortiz is here. Great to see everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And Louie, I want to start things off with you because you have long been a growth investor and have predicted a strong backdrop. What are you expecting in terms of the backdrop for jobs and economic growth this year?
Well, Wall Street's rooting for a weak number, so we'll get more rate cuts faster and more furious. So let's hope we get it. Now, there's a lot of seasonal adjustments in January. We'll have to dig into the details of it.
Yeah, Steve Moore, your thoughts on where we are? It feels like we've got a good growth story, economic growth, but jobs are more questionable, partly because of the impact of AI.
It's a high-flying economy. It's hard to find anything not to think about what's going on with the U.S. economy. We'll find out in a few minutes how big this jobs report is. But I believe that it is mostly the slowdown in job creation that we've seen in hiring. Over the last year, there's really been a problem of a shortage of workers, not a shortage of jobs. We still have about 7 million job openings in this country. And as we talked about so many times on this show, the problem is employers are over 1/3 of businesses are out hiring. They are saying they just can't find the workers with the skills they need to fill those jobs.
Yeah, Sharp Sonny, what are you going to be focused on when you actually get these numbers, the most important metrics for your standpoint?
Revisions. We're going to be looking for revisions not just for December, but that gives us an overall 2025 picture, which I think is important. It actually might get some updates to 2024. So this is going to be much more of a durable report than other reports that we've had in the past. I was looking at the estimates from Goldman. They're kind of calling for about 45,000. You got Citi looking for 135,000. The range is all over the place for this one. The lowest I saw is -10 for this morning. So look, economists are all over the place. No, that's Steve Moore.
Yeah, that's great info, sir. Thanks for that. Now, Kenny Polcari, part of the growth story of this economy has been AI and how so much money is moving into AI. But recently, we saw a bit of a shock reaction to all that AI spending. And yesterday, it actually also took down the wealth managers. Your reaction?
Listen, I think somehow you have to recognize that AI is going to continue to disrupt every industry. So I'm not necessarily surprised that yesterday it attacked the wealth managers. They came out with that new tax feature, one of those companies came with this new tax feature that was threatening or attempting to threaten, or at least that was the sense of our reaction, was that it was threatening wealth advisors. And I'm not sure that that's exactly true. I think it'll have to be a
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh my gosh. 1 minute, 1 minute. We're going to get any reaction on this or what? Oh my God. Look at that, bro. There it is. That popped. Holy chihuahua. That moved. That moved markets. Okay. Let's try to catch it. That pop, bro. There it is. We bullish today, y'all. We bullish. Went right up to our level right there. Yep. There it is. Right up the slope and resistance. We bullish today, y'all. There's confirmation. Time to ride this pony up. I'm trying to catch it on the VWAP now, y'all. See if we can catch a little sell right here, y'all. Boom. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Oh, come on, Bray. Excuse me. Get down. Get down. We bullish today, y'all. We bullish today. Went right up to our sloping resistance on the hourly. On the hourly. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you. What's up, Richie? How you doing, sir? I'm trying to overreaction kind of come down here. I got in a tinge early. However, we are bullish today, man. We are bullish today. We are going up. I'm sure the the data that came out was really good, which lines up with what I was seeing this morning. I did hope that we were going to get it come down first. It just shot straight up. So hopefully we can get a nice little rejection right around and come back down to reality and then enter our longs at that time. So that's what I'm doing right now. Come on. Come on. Okay, boom. Come down. Come back down to reality. Come back down to reality. Don't want to go on tilt too much more higher. 400 is right there. Come on, get back down to reality. Let's deleverage. What a pop, what a pop, what a pop. Come on. A little more, little more. Come on. I'm gonna force it just to play it safe. Don't want it to keep running. We are at the outermost band. We hit a key level. We should get a little bit of come down at least to 309, y'all. 309. Boom. Okay. We don't want to hold on top of this Bollinger Band. Sometimes it can use this as a support. So we don't want to do that. We are bullish today, guys, for sure. However, market open, we got to be careful for the pullback. And then if we can catch the pullback at market open and ride it up, or get in at a key level and have a tight stop to let it ride up, is gonna be the game plan here. Hopefully this thing just don't start screaming right now to the upside, because it's looking like it just wants to keep going, keep going. Boom. Man, look at this. This right here, this candle right here. You don't get these candles unless it's algos or big hedge funds. So when you get these big elephant candles like that, the market's gonna move in that direction for the day, y'all. Okay. This movement, retail, which is like, us traders, the small time guys, we don't make markets move like that. Only the big hedge funds do. So this is a hedge fund. They bought in, it's a hedge fund move, and that this is going to be the trend. Hopefully we can get underneath this band, but if we don't get underneath this purple band, we start trending up like this all day. Boom, 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 and we stay in these upper two bands. Okay, so they're gonna be the situation. That's gonna be the situation. However, this is a good, short-term reversal candle. Come down, get a little breather, and then keep it moving, y'all. And as long as we're above this line right here, uh, 25,269 more or less, as long as we hold above here today, guys, we should be plowing upward. So that is the situation. Look, right when we got past it right here, look. Boom! Right when we got past it, we just plowed up, y'all. Of course, news helps in that situation as well. But it is possible that we just stay in this area, okay, and we just start trending up here. It is possible, and we never come back down. If that's the case, if we don't drop below here, okay, right now, then we may never come down to here or a little bit lower. Market open could just be a whole bunch of buys, and whenever market opens and wherever price is at, it may come down a little bit and plow up. If that's the case. If that's the case, guys, but we are going up today. It is bye, 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 y'all. The rich, man. People are getting rich today. And we ain't going to mess up this move like we did yesterday. Yesterday, I clearly said, and I don't know how I lost focus, but I clearly said that we were at the 200 EMA on the hourly that we were going to reject and come down. And I totally got sidetracked and did not carry out that game plan. However, today, we ain't going to let that happen today, y'all. Today is going to be victorious. All right, all right. Come down a little bit lower. Man, it's looking so bullish, like it just wants to fire up for sure. There we go. Get a little bit come down. Nice. Little bit more. Ah. All right, I'm out. I'm going to wait for a good entry. This is looking extremely bullish. Let's go ahead and mark some lines out, some trend lines. Okay, we're going to trend line it up now. So we got this trend. You know what I noticed? I always like to pull it back a little bit, like right there. Boom. Okay, and then we'll do another one here. Okay. Boom. And wherever this kind of holds, we'll see. But notice, Richard, these lines were going horizontal. Now we're starting to get a little bit of curve kind of upward. Okay, so we got good news and data. And on the hourly, we just cracked through the 200 EMA. So 309 right about here is looking like a good area for a scalp for a long. Okay. Excuse me. You know, majority of the time pre-market, you really don't get, good trend moves. It's always, whipping around. Since today is a news day, a data day, and we just had good data on non-farm payroll, average hourly earnings, and the unemployment rate. Those numbers were good. Um, Data days typically make the market act a little more out of line. It's not as textbook as it normally is. You can, do have higher volatility moves and break through key levels more easily, as we just noticed. Okay, but yeah, this is looking super bullish. It's already turning green right here, y'all. So I don't want to chase. Today we are not chasing. We are not chasing nothing today, y'all. We are going to stay locked in, no chase. We're going to check the higher time frame every hour on the hour. We're going to confirm the 7-minute candle. So if I'm looking at the 7-minute candle right now, yeah, we definitely have a close of a 7-minute candle above the 200 and the VWAP. Okay. The A1 buy area today, guys, is currently right now at 25,273, which is right above VWAP in the 21 on the 7-minute time frame. So that's the A1 buy area. For me, my scalp is at 308. Let's move it to 309. Actually, let's move it a little higher now because my positive 1 standard deviation line is moving. Yeah, this is bullish, man. This is in this typical situation, man. It's highly possible that we just keep this trend like this and keep going for pre-market. Okay, and then when market opens, we may get a little, pullback. But if if this rejects right around here and we don't make this higher high, or maybe we make a little bit of a higher high and we get back under this VWAP line, then at that point in time we can go. But if we keep making higher highs here and, pushing up, then it could just run a little bit higher into the next zone, which the next zone I have at 25,419. So this can run all the way to 419 if we keep pushing. No, I didn't get a buy. I didn't do anything yet. No, nothing. I don't want to chase it. I didn't get a buy. It's just, yeah, we're running up to 419, y'all. A good sell, okay, is going to be around the 419 into 440, actually, probably 440 if you want to play it safe, around 440, 450 to play it safe on the sell, just by looking how freaking bullish this is. We could get a rejection around 419, 422 with the tight stop. Okay, this thing's just super bullish, man. And this morning, I was already bullish. I already knew what time it was. I just based off the pattern setup and how we were looking, I just figured, we were bullish today, guys. I was hoping we could have got back down and retested the low from, 4 o'clock this morning. Didn't get it. If you didn't get in at that time, whoever got in at that time, okay, y'all guys are in the serious money right now. What time did we bottom out at here? 4:02 a.m. Okay, 4:02 a.m. Look at this. We bottomed out, did a double bottom here, and then we engulfed. Boom, here. We engulfed this area and then come back down, and we started holding this trend right here. Boom. Trending up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And it's been riding up ever since. We're getting a little, this right here, Richard, how it goes down at like a 45-degree angle slowly. This is key for it to pop up. Okay, this, how we go down, we don't go down at that nice 45-degree angle and we just drop. That's how you know it's bearish. When you drop, you're not coming down at a nice slow 45-degree angle. You see these? Look, boom, up, boom. This is a little more steeper. Boom. Nice angle, boom. This is perfect right here. This little thing right here, you start to look at something like this, you're like, yeah, that's bullish. Okay. But we're super bullish. We're staying in right here, look. And typically what happens in this situation, Richard, I want to explain this. Typically you'll get, this is the first high right here. So one high, come down, two highs, okay? And usually on the second or third high, then you'll have a nice pull down, okay? Let's look right here. Look, we had one high, two high, you had a nice come down. Okay, and then if you count one high, two high, then you had a nice come down. One high, two high, then you had a nice come down. Okay, one high, two high, then you had a nice come down. Okay, now we're on one high, two high. I think probably this one we're going to get three highs and then a nice come down, okay? Because it's been doing the two high thing for a while. It needs to switch it up, to the three high, okay? This is another example. You got one high, two high, boom, come down. And then it came back up. And then you made another high here, come up, another high, and then come down, boom. And it bled. And you got one high, two high, boom, come down. Okay. So if you notice those patterns, Richard, you start to see the market likes to move in, 1, 2s, 3s, 5s, 7s, 9s, 12s. Okay. Typically, when you're trending up for a long time and you get 7 highs, so if you count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get to 7, 6, 7, by the seventh or eighth higher high, okay, you start to get a good pull down, man, a good pullback. Also, keep that in mind, when you're trading and you're in a big long trend, okay, because that typically times. And if you look here, let's see, say we were coming down here, we had 1, okay, 2, 3. This counts as 1, 4, okay, 5, 6, 7. So 7, okay, and then it dropped all the way down. And then what happened after 7? Lower highs. Then it started to reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dropped, and then it changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 will be here, and then it will get a nice drop. Market will open, drop, come down, hopefully into here or retest VWAP. Hopefully it comes down, retest, holds VWAP, and then boom, powers up. However, it's so bullish, we may not even come to VWAP. We may just come a little bit under this zone right here, okay, right above this support level, okay, which used to be resistance. Now it's support, okay. So we may just come right into here and then boom, power up after we get this 7th higher high in this situation. Okay, so those are things to count when you're trading. Okay, let's count this one. How many was it? 1, 2, 3. Count this as 1. 4. I guess, yeah, this would count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, these are all kind of close. I mean, another thing is since they're so close, you can kind of count them as one. If you counted these as one, because they're so close, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after 6, and then drop, boom, then it started to come up. So this time, if you counted these full ones as one, okay, lower highs, then you had 6 of them, and then a huge. You always, not always, but most of the time you get a big kind of come. This right here is like the final like a breaking point for everybody. So it's like boom, everyone that was going long, they got whacked right here. Boom, it was done. Stopped everybody out, changed direction, got everybody's money here, and then boom. That's how that worked. Everybody's money right there. Boom. Let's go the other way now. After we got it, everybody out of the game here. Okay, so now we got the 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. So actually, this is a good area now to start looking for sales. So how do we want to identify when a good area for sell is? I mean, you don't want to jump in right now. I mean, you could, but you could. It's risky. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to wait for the second candle to have a lower high. Okay. Kind of like this. It went up and then you had the second candle to have the lower high. Okay. And then you want to enter and kind of take a little bit of profit. Take profit on your moving average. It's riding the 9-day moving average really nice right now. So boom, boom, boom. So if you were to get into sales here on the second candle with the lower high, where do you want to take profit? You want to take profit probably right above this line here, like a little bit above, because as the day moves, as time progresses, this line is constantly moving too. So it may not fully hit the line. You don't want to take profit on line. You want to be a little bit above because 10 minutes in the future, it's going to move and look like it touched the line, like right here, when it really didn't touch the line. It looked like it did, but the line is, increasingly going upward. So, all right, so we're getting close to our A1 sell zone, guys. Okay, I may want to just jump the gun on this because, man, this is it right there. We got that pop. I'm gonna get a sell. Okay, and we're gonna ride this sucker down now. So this is my A1 zone right here. It popped right into it pretty nicely. We got our 1, 2, 3 highs. I just entered a sell. If we don't break below this line, y'all, okay, it's over. It's just gonna keep going up high. So you gotta play it close. You gotta play it real close, man, because this is the key level now from yesterday that I was saying the 420 line yesterday. Like every time we got around this area, we dropped. So now if we can hold above this line today, okay, we're gonna keep going upward, guys. We're going all the way up. Okay. And our 6 o'clock candle, where's our 6 o'clock candle? Right here. Okay. Let me mark that. Another thing that happens, guys, that I see happen all the time, mark the top of your 6 o'clock candle. That's going to be right here. Sometimes, a lot of the times, almost not every time, but a lot of the times, price does like to come down to this 6 o'clock candle area, y'all. Okay. And where's it at? 25,280. So 25,280. Where's that? 25,280 right here. Up, that line is just up with right with VWAP. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. We make this top of the 6 o'clock candle lines it perfectly with the VWAP. Makes total sense. Okay. Sometimes price likes to come down here and retest and hold and then boom, power up. Okay. So keep that in mind. We got a little doji right here, which is good, indicates reversal time, okay, or could indicate reversal time, okay, but we need to get underneath this zone right here to get that, okay. We don't want price to make a higher high from here. If price makes a higher high from here, okay, it could just keep going, okay, it could just keep going up, up, up if we go higher than this point. Okay, so the smart thing to do is to do something like that, but whatever. I don't want to get stopped out. I just want to, see if we can hold above this zone, the 420 level. Okay, this would be a good area to take profit, but if we drop under here, y'all, then we can come down into here, and if we can't hold this line, then we come down into this zone, y'all. Okay, so. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's looking like it just wants to keep running, y'all. It really does. Look at that. Look at the momentum here. This is momentum right here, guys. This is a straight up momentum. If we pop above here, we can easily get up into this zone, the 485 zone, pretty quickly, unless it just pops a little and rejects really fast. But if it doesn't, then typically it could run up into this zone, fairly quickly, which is another 35 points or so. Okay, so be careful, in this situation. Okay, and I am talking to myself in that particular realm of things, man. So, anyways, we do have our 1, 2, 3 highs. This is. Man, it's looking like it just wants a pound. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now, if we come down here and stick and hold and shoot back up fairly quickly, then you already know what time it is, guys. That thing's going up higher. Okay. And if it doesn't even touch right here, and this price comes back up over here, it's on, So at this point in time, I do want to do something like that. Because now that it's already turned red. If it does come up this way, it's going, man. That's it all. That's all there is to it. Okay. So we did good. We did kind of catch the tippity top of this. We got the 1, 2, 3 come down now. It didn't do the 1, 2 no more. Okay. It always has to change it up. Okay. So remember that. It will do it for a while and until it doesn't. When you notice it starts doing the 1, 2 drop for a while, then expect the 1, 2, 3 drop. Okay. And this was the perfect kind of setup to do the 1, 2 kind of 3 drop. But see, if it don't drop through here, guys, it's going all the way. It's going up another 35 points pretty easily. Okay. Come on. Push it down. Pushy. It's 8 o'clock. So as of right now, Richard, if you're still on, let me see. Are you still on? Yeah. Okay, Richard, check this out, bro. Right now, no, from here to here now is our range. This is the range. Okay. Nothing else matters but from here to this zone right now. Okay. Just so you know. Now, if we can pop out of this, we keep going up higher. So it's like you got a higher chance of going higher right now because we're above the 420 zone. So definitely keep that in mind. Not until we drop under 420 that we can start to get a little bit of a pullback here. Okay, so also keep that in mind when you're trading. But we are bullish. So if you are in sales, you don't want to be in sales, too long. You only snipe them today because we are extremely bullish, guys. Extremely bullish. So basically, what you want to do for today's trading session is you kind of want to create your trend lines, buy on your trend lines. If you don't know how to do that, try to get buys around here, okay? On the purple line, a little bit below it or a little bit above it, which is your 21, or on the 50, okay? On the 50, on the red one, because these are going to be your best entries for buys today, guys, here and here. If we continue to keep this trend, it's going to be like this, boom, 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 and it will only come down to here. Best case is to get the A1, it will come down by VWAP or a little bit under, and then boom, keep powering up. Okay. But typically in this situation, boom, we like this. We don't even touch VWAP. Okay. When market opens, we may come down and touch VWAP, but it opens. And if we don't, after market opens, if we don't come down and touch VWAP, what's that? Good tip on the 45. What's that? Oh yeah, the 45-degree angle come down. Yeah. I learned that from this guy, man. He's been trading so long. This guy, like these guys that I follow, like he was the number one trader on Wall Street to make the most money the first 20 minutes. I mean, the guys are trading like 40 years or something. And he taught me that the 45-degree angle, like this, look, the 45-degree angle, boom, it's kind of doing it right here. When you have a nice slow come down at 45-degree angle, you're going to get that pop, bro. It's just such a smooth kind of comfortable kind of come down, so those are things to look out for. And then also too, if you count this whole move, like if you count this move from here to here, okay, is 100%. If you stay in the top 25% of this full move now, since this is our range right now, as you stay in the top 25% of this full range move right here, okay? The top 25%, you have like an 80 to 86% possibility of price continuing to move up higher, okay? If you get to the 50% range, you still got a good possibility, like 62%, 60% chance, 58% chance of it going higher. And even if you come down to 61.8% of a come down, you still got like, 50-50 of a percent chance move. But the minute you go lower than 61.8%, yeah, it's not looking good. I mean that you still could pop up, but it's not looking good on all that, y'all. Okay. So know that, keep that in mind. And yeah. Look, we did bounce right there on there, so I'm just gonna take profit. We did hold, pretty clear right there on this. So I'm just gonna take profit. We should have kind of flushed through on that. Can it still kind of flush through? Yeah, but excuse me. I don't want to take the chance, y'all. Okay, so let's just recap. A1 buy, the A1 buy level is going to be here. Okay, right here. This area is a fair value gap now. Okay, so we got a fair value gap right here. What makes this a fair value gap? Well, you see this wick? There's no wick in between here. So the fair value gap. If you want to mark it out exactly, it's going to look just like this. So boom to boom. Okay, that's where the wicks are. This is a fair value gap. So this fair value gap lines up perfectly with our 6 a.m. candle and our VWAP. This is where there's a lot of buy orders right now, man, a lot. So typically, price likes to come down to where the liquidity's at, where the buy orders are, so it can get them and keep moving upward. Okay. Are we going to hit this level when market opens? It's possible, but it's also possible that we just don't, go lower than 50% of this or 61.8% of this range right here. And we just, boom, keep plowing up. Okay. Because today's a little bit of a different day. It's a data day. Okay. So markets, act a little more funkier on news days. We did get a rejection on our upper VWAP, which is telling me that this could start to come down a little bit lower now. And your Bollinger Band is starting to come down. And so these Bollinger Bands are going to get close together and this is going to consolidate. That's what it's looking like. And it makes sense. It always tends to do that right before market open. And now we're going to crack under here. And if we do get that crack under here, we should press down, fairly quickly. Okay. Boom. Oh man. So this is a fair value gap. Okay. When market opens on normal days, if we're this far away on a normal day, price does like to come down and retest this area. Okay. It may take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes to 45 minutes after market opens for the market to come down and retest VWAP. Typically, it likes to do it in the first, 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. And so on a normal trading day and on every trading day too, you kind of want to gauge, is price going to, like, since we're up here, is price going to come down and hold and keep going up, or is price going to come down and flush through and reject and keep coming down? If we look at yesterday, okay, market open at right here. Okay, market open here. Okay, so we were below. Okay, so when market opened, we were below VWAP, and then boom, it flushed lower to the lowest lower band on the VWAP band. Okay, -2 standard deviation band, and then okay, we came up to VWAP and powered through it. Okay, we got to this liquidity level, okay, this resistance level, this supply level, whatever, it's all the same, which it was your outermost VWAP band. It started to hesitate, boom, boom, boom. So, okay, and then powered up one more time into our 438 level, and then down, kind of bounced on VWAP, held, and then did your 1, 2, 3, and just slowly chopped and grinded down all day. Got the VWAP, chopped through it, and just chop, 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 chop. Kind of had a 45-degree angle thing here, a little more steep than usual. Okay. But then you did get that pop, boom, 1, 2, got back up above VWAP, but then you couldn't hold VWAP. And this is the point right here, y'all. Okay, I did re-enter some cells right here yesterday again, and I wrote it down and I took profit around here into this supply zone. But then for some reason, I totally forgot that we were at the 200 right here on the 1 hour, and that's the rejection zone. And I should have just held my shorts from here all the way down into here, knowing that. Okay, I'm not going to forget this time. Typically, I remember those things. But anyways, that's here. This was key. We just couldn't hold VWAP. Okay, so at 12:14 p.m., we couldn't hold VWAP. This is the indicator, like down, 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 down. And then if you look on the 1 hour right here, it makes perfect total sense. Because look, we were right here at the 200, man. Right here. Boom, boom, we rejected right here. And I said, like, bro, we're gonna bleed because we're at the 200. We always get a nice little pullback. Okay, so now we got on the hourly 1, 2, 3 on the 4th. Boom, powered up. Okay, this is your elephant trunk candle right here. This is big hedge funds. The algos. This is the big money, smart money. They plowed in today, so we're trending upward, guys. That's just pretty much basic stuff right there. Okay, so what we need to figure out is where's the bottom? Where's the bottom? How low are we going to go before we keep this trend up? So we want to catch that low. VWAP is going to be, and this fair value gap is going to be a very good area to start looking. However, we could pound into the 200 or even here. Okay, but this is the last hope. Okay, so if you can get a buy right here on a bullish day, this is the best area on a bullish day. And we turn not bullish once we come down and touch this line. Once we come down and touch this line, we're not bullish no more. And then we could start trending down into those lower bands. But I don't think that's going to happen today. Okay, so market's about to open in 13 minutes. So basically, we're going to wait to see, how low can we go? How low can we go? Typically, another thing to remember in a super bullish day like today, you never even come down and touch VWAP. You come down right above it. Okay, and then you keep going. So if this is extremely, extremely bullish today, we don't even come down and touch VWAP. We come here and go. And it's possible we don't even get that low, but we'll see. Hold on, gotta take a phone call. Hello? Hey. All right. I'm back, Jack. I'm back. Man, so my son is feeling a little sick, and I may need to take him to the doctor later today. Man, I got all these lines on my screen. All right, let's look here. 15-minute Lone Star Kids. Okay, let me call these people. I'm calling. Okay, let me call them. Oh.
Thank you for calling Lone Star Kids Care in Alice. If this is a medical emergency, please call 911. Schedule an appointment.
Stuart, this is fantastic news. Under President Trump's leadership and our great EPA Administrator, Pete Zeldin, this is historic. This is the largest cutting of red tape ever by an administration. This endangerment finding was on top of it was a house of cards. This knocks over the whole thing. This has been since the Obama administration for just 20 years of cost placed on the American consumer. That it wasn't like they had a chance to vote on it. It wasn't like Congress had a chance to have a say. I mean, the cost of whether it was your automobile that you were driving or the gas heater that you were putting in your home, any of these things just raised the cost on American consumers without their choice. And then some states following suit and then banning consumer choice and saying it must be a certain type of product, like it has to be electric, it can't be natural gas. All of these things driven by engagement finding. This is a huge, huge break for every American. This is part of President Trump making things affordable again in this country, and a policy of energy abundance and energy dominance. This is just a massive change. Kudos to all the team that worked on this thing to put this together. It's really exciting. Every American should get up tomorrow and hold this celebration.
Mr. Senator, your department expects to boost oil production in the Gulf of America by 10%. That will produce more than 100,000 more barrels per day over the next decade. So, with all this new supply coming onto the market, we're not going crazy in the case of oil in Venezuela. Can you get the price of oil down to $50 a barrel?
Well, what we want to do is make sure that we got affordable energy for all of our consumers, and we want to be able to sell energy to our friends. Certainly, with the actions that are great announcements that are going on in the West, and I think we're going to look Stuart at the spread. Maybe energy is a little higher than it's people are making concerned about
I'm first in the queue, man. I'm first in the queue. In the queues, okay. Where are we at? Still lollipopping around there. Sounds good, y'all.
Do you expect a significant increase in coal production in the future?
Well, we've seen an increase in 2025. And it's very interesting. Northeast coal is the hero. That's outstanding coal.
All right. If we zoom out to the 4-minute, look at this. We got a nice looking W forming. Boom, to keep going up here. All right, let's map out these zones. Let's map out these zones, y'all. Boom. These are rejection zones, potentially, like little pullback areas. Okay, so we're gonna mark. And if we can hold above them, then we go up to the next zone. Okay, I put a little bit above this VWAP here. Band. We'll make it purple. So we know it's the purple band. Okay. It's highly possible that we only make it up this high today, guys, if we do go 25,800. Okay. But if we can hold that, then we can get into these zones here. Oops. Boom. Boom. Okay. These will be our key levels now. Okay. The opening bell is next. We got market open in 6 minutes, y'all. All right. And then I do want to do this real quick. Okay. Okay. 61.
This is Melanie. How can I help you?
Yes, I wanted to make or change the appointment for Noah Fira. I think it was for 45. I'm his dad. I wanted to know, is there anything available after 12? Okay, and we have everything in
For me,
No, that's fine. We'll do 215. 215. Okay? All right, thank you. All right. So I don't need this no more. Boom. All right. So now we're almost to the 61. Man, it's possible that we range right here. Yeah, this is possible that we range in this area right here, because I just noticed it's a 61.8 on this total drop. So typically that's a key level to kind of range in. So yeah, it makes sense. We could come up into here and then just start to range like this. Okay, but as long as we're holding above this level, then we can keep the continuation upward, y'all. Okay. Okay, good. What is that? What price is that? Oh, perfect. 25,550. Boom. All right, let's do it. 2 minutes. Too many, y'all. What the heck? Okay. 61. We don't need that. Need that. Boom. Into 800. Boom. Charlie. Excuse me. The 7 minute. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're way above there. Man, market about to open in 2 minutes. Two minute. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sheesh. I think my son got me sick. All right, come on. Let's see what we got. How low do we go? Man, this thing just looking like it wants to just fire up, not even come down. 25,357. 25,357. It may just tap right there. Grok. I don't really use Grok. I use Chat GBT more, but I mean they're all kind of the same anyways, I think. But I do probably need to use them all and start checking them all out. I've made so many trading rules and ideas with Chat GBT that I just been using Chat more and really haven't developed a relationship with Grok. But they're all good, man. It's good to utilize them. It's good to utilize all that. All right, man. Let's see if we can get this come down, y'all. How low do we go? How low do we go? How low do we go? Come on. Man, it doesn't even want to drop. Come on. Get the lower. So it's 8:30. Let's wait for the first 15-minute can't. Man, look at this, just pushing straight up. Don't do that. We ain't gonna chase it. We're gonna wait. We want at least VWAP or here 350, 356. And this thing just may push up all day, not even come down. Okay. The market has opened up. So we came down, we tapped on the uh, upper middle VWAP positive one standard deviation band, did a little bounce. Okay. They're trying to make like this nice little W to go up, but just wait, be patient, and we'll see where we go here. I mean, I think we at least need to get here to the 25,361. I mean, at least would be nice. But it doesn't have to. It could just keep riding up. Now, if this makes a higher high, probably going to push up into here. It's getting up above our support level right there, the 40, 25,440. Well, not no more. Couldn't hold it, and it crashed right through. That's good. We just engulfed here, so it could keep coming lower, guys. Perfect. That's what we want. Three minutes into open. See if we can get lower into this zone. Halfway. Okay, that's good. This is good. This is good, y'all. I think I'm going to move my buy order into here. Okay. Because we are looking bullish. I'm going to put a tight stop on this. There we go. Come down. That's what we want to see. Come on. There we go. Get down. Four minutes into open, y'all. There we go. Four minutes into open, y'all. Let me see if I can get this buy on this sniper. Boom, got it. We're in. We are in. Perfect entry, perfect bounce area. I'm going to take profit real quick. Okay, and re-enter again. Down a little bit lower. Got it. Okay. If it's going to hold, it's going to hold right here, y'all, and keep pounding up. If not, it's going to flush through and come test VWAP. Okay, so just know that. Okay, is it going to hold? All right. Hopefully it holds and we just go up from here, y'all. Okay, and this grinds all the way to the uppity up. If it rejects right here, then it's going to come lower. So just know that. And that's definitely looking like a little rejection right there. Okay. 2 minute, y'all. Okay. It did hit that little rejection, possibly. Okay. I do want to give this a little more room to breathe, y'all. Because I am extremely bullish. I don't want to get stopped out. But if we get below those points, I will get out of that circle. Okay. So we're coming down to the 200 in the VWAP, which will be the good area to reload another contract. Okay. But it may not even get that low if it's super bullish and just keep flying up from here. It's highly possible. Beat it. All right. And this, obviously, I want to move this much higher. These are looking steep, though. It's not giving us that 45-degree angle, y'all. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of this range here, y'all. Okay. Definitely getting to the bottom of this range. Now, this is where we come in and we're testing VWAP. Look, we're 8 minutes into open. We're coming down. We're testing VWAP. Okay, so that's letting us know if we're going to hold above or below VWAP, guys. Okay. So we should, if we're super bullish, we should start to hold and not even touch VWAP, just right above it. Okay. So like right around 25,335 or whatever, it should just really just turn around and start shooting right back up. And then let's go. All right. There's the bulls coming in. There's the bulls. The bulls are coming in, y'all. They say, nah, we ain't going that low. We pushing price up, dude. Come on, bulls. Where are you? Keep it going. Come on, Bullaroni. Come on. Come on, bulls. Bulls. Come on, bulls. Where's the bulls at? Come on, let's go, bulls. Let's go, bulls. Push it up, bulls. Take us to the promised land. We're 10 minutes in the open, y'all. We're 10 minutes in the open, y'all. Let's fire this turd up. Come on, let's fire this turd up. All right, we didn't even touch VWAP, guys. So far, so good for the Bulls. So far, so good for the Bulls. That's a good situation for the fire up. Let's go. I like what I'm seeing. Well, I like what I'm seeing, y'all. Let's keep it going. Come on. We keep it going. Let's go, Bulls. Let's go. Fired up. Yes, sir. That's what we want to see. Come on. From here, guys, we just want to fire this turd all the way back up. Okay, this is the point of where we just want to go, blow and go. Beautiful. We did. We're almost above this upper middle VWAP band. That's what we want for this continuation. We're almost there. We can start to get a little bit of a pullback potentially to get through this band. We got to get through it because once we get through it, back up on the trend, y'all. Come on. Almost there. We are almost there. Let's go. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, y'all. We're almost there. There we go. Pushing through, pushing through. Let's push it through, y'all. Nice, nice. Come on. 25,000. Here we come. 25,500. Here we come. 25,500. Here we come. Let's go. Yes. Super looking good now for the trend up all day long, hopefully, or at least at 25,800. Starting to get some hesitation around there, y'all. What a clean setup. What a clean setup. We were patient. We set it up, y'all. This is good. Fire through it. Just go. Just go already. Let's go. Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to take a little bit of profit right there. And I'm just going to leave a runner, y'all. Okay. Just going to leave a little runner. It's good. Okay. We're going to leave a runner. The runner will keep us paid, y'all. Nice. Well, don't do that. Keep it going. Jeez. Well, good thing we took a little profit right there. We should not get lower than 25,337, guys. Okay, we should hold, you know, that zone. Should, should, should hold that zone, y'all. Okay. And if we don't, then we get under VWAP a little bit and retest VWAP. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. Get back up. Come on. Get back uppy. We almost there. We had that rejection at 420. Come on. Get back up there. Get back up there. There it is. Get back up. Go back up. It's wiggling. It's doing its little wiggles, y'all. Which is fine. It's normal. As long as we don't get lower than 25,337, we're good. Okay. And if you look at this whole range, that was like 70% down before it held support. And then boom! Let's go. Back at it, y'all. Back at it. Let's go. Honestly, I feel like we can just let this ride all the way up to 25,800. Honestly, I feel like we do that. As long as we're holding above VWAP. What I don't want to happen, well, maybe I don't even say it because I don't want it to happen. Don't put it out there in the universe. But what I don't, yeah, we don't want it to get down under here and do all that. But it is looking like a nice trend like this, a nice trend line to go up, into our zones, guys. Okay. So it's looking beautiful, 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 beautiful. Like a rocket. There it is. That's the power candle right there, man. I like that candle right there. She's a beaut. She's a beaut. Look at her go. Come on. Don't take it back. Well, she was a beaut. Come on. Get up there. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on, buyers. You know you want to push this thing all the way up. Come on. Stop playing. There we go. That's what I'm talking about now. Push it back up. Let's go. Almost there. We got to just get above that upper middle VWAP. And then once we get that squared away, it's off to the races. Okay. You just got to be a little patient. And just hold it down. I'm in a buy. I am in a buy. Yeah, I'm in a buy. I'm in one buy. And I got another buy down here. And I'm just letting it ride. And I got my stops. I mean, it's looking like it's right about to pop. I just don't want to go. I don't want it to go down and test VWAP or get a little bit under VWAP, the middle price at 300. That's what I don't want. That's what I don't want. Like it's trying to do right here, y'all. Sheesh, Louise. Let's go, fire it up. Fire it up. I'm waiting for it to get above this upper middle VWAP line, that purple line. Because then once we can get above there, we continue the trend up. So that's what I'm waiting on. And hopefully we do it here soon. Come on. I mean, the pattern looks really nice for it to go up right now. It looks really nice, y'all. So I do like this pattern. It's a beautiful pattern. So yeah. We're in this range right here, okay? Remember that range? We're in that same range right now, so that's good. You know, we're holding above almost the halfway point of that range. So we just, we got to get above it and head up towards the upper middle VWAP band. So that's all. That's all we got to do. Right now, hopefully it's just a bunch of accumulation that people are accumulating. And then, gonna power this thing up, hopefully. I don't like that candle. I don't like it because it's looking like it may want to come lower underneath VWAP, maybe into, if we break this low, then it could, get lower into the VWAP zones or the 200 EMA. So we don't want that. Okay. It needs to hurry up and power this turd up. Boom. That's not good. It touched VWAP. It tapped it. Okay, so if it don't get above the 50 now, then, it can come lower. Yeah, and that's exactly what it's looking like it's going to do. All right. It definitely got lower than what we wanted it to. However, now we're in two cons. We didn't get stopped out. We're in still in a good position here to fire it up. But we really don't want it to go lower than that, y'all. Because it starts going lower than that, then just close your position, get stopped out, and then we'll reassess everything. Okay, we don't want it to go lower than that. Because if it does, then we need to reevaluate everything. Everything. Okay. So now we just let it ride. And if we don't push up from here, then it's possible we get into the yellow line in the lower -1 VWAP band. Okay. So, and then we literally just tapped in to that fair value gap. So definitely a good time to plow up if it's going to plow up. But it's not looking like it. It looks like it want to come to the bottom of that fair value gap. Now, that is not good. However, we are still bullish. It's just now, okay, we just going to have to reassess how low is it coming? How low is it going? So this is going to be the last. Because if we can't hold this purple area right here, shoot, it's over. Okay, it's over. Then we're just heading back down to lower band. Okay, so that's going to be the last little hope right there of hold. So we're in the fair value gap right now, which is definitely good buy areas. Okay, that's where the liquidity is. I didn't think we were going to get down here. Okay, based off this pattern up here, it was looking like it was going to hold. But once we cracked here, then it became very possible. The buyers are looking like they're starting to come in, man, like heavy. So the buyers are looking like they're starting to come in heavy right now. That looks like a bullish candle. Definitely some bullish activity going on here, y'all. The bulls, where's the bulls at? Where's the bulls? Where are the bulls at, guys? All right, I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Boom. If we're bullish today, and we're grinding up all day. We ain't getting lower than that point right there, y'all. So I'm just gonna leave that like so and let that sucker ride. Okay. We're gonna let it ride from here. All right, good. Come on, bulls. Pump this turd. Sheesh. Stop playing. Pump this turd. So we came down. We got a little bit below VWAP. Okay. Now we're trying to push up above VWAP. Okay. We really don't want to get lower than the 25,250. Okay, 240. We don't want to get lower than that. Otherwise, this whole thing changes. Everything will change. And we've got to reassess the whole game plan if that were to occur. So let's check the situation. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, it's definitely testing the lowest point that we want to go to still remain bullish. Definitely testing it, y'all. Come a little lower now. Who calling me? Ochin. Who that? All right. We came low. It's still, looking slightly bearish. Okay, but it could just definitely, I think, just squeezing out all the bulls. Okay. 34 minutes into open. So we're in our fair value gap. We're about halfway into our fair value gap. So typically it either comes a little bit into the fair value gap or halfway, but most likely if it's halfway, it comes to the bottom, which is in the 50-40 level. Okay. Sometimes it can turn around right here though at this point. Okay, so all right. Can we turn around and start going all the way up to 25,800? How many points would that be? That would be where 25,300. 500 points. So 500 points from here is very possible. This is a good candle right here. This doji right here. I like that. I like that candle. Now we're starting to look nice again, y'all. I do like that candle. Come on, let's go. I mean, how many more buyers do you want? Are you ready to fire it up? Is that a yes or no? Now it's tapping into our lowest point of this FVG. The very lowest point of this FVG, y'all. Wow. Mm. What a reversal. What the hell? Yeah. What a freaking reversal. Not happy at all. Came all the way down to this lowest trend line. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. However, it is what it is. Now, if it doesn't hold this trend line here, guys, it's worth just gonna flush. I mean, it's the last hope of busting up. So yeah, if it don't hold, it's flush mode. I just got 3 cons. So We're going to see if we can write that all the way back up to kingdom come here. Nope. That's flush. I'm out. Wow. What a fake out. What a freaking fake out, y'all. Yeah, I'm speechless. Son of a turd. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go to the gym. What the fuck?